Mm, hello, hello, hello. Anybody there? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, let's take a look. I just purchased Milwaukee International Airport. I'll see how it is. Let's use the drone to go a little bit, see how the new replacement, what it look like. Isn't it look realistic? Yeah, building the repairing aircraft building right here. And I wasn't see it's a building right here. I'll find out later. Today's foggy. And this is called Signature building right here. This is Signature building. This was a parking. Here's view aircraft landing and takeoff from north. runway 19 right here. Runway when I right, it's right here. Actually, my computer is not very good graphic, and it's just normal. That's why it doesn't see much better than this. One left from there, some right from there, and 25 left. Looks a little bit better, but over here sound is not realistic. When an aircraft has taxi, I don't think it's big sounds like this. And this for FedEx and FedEx building and UPS. I never see A350 in Milwaukee. I never see it, but just the game itself, and it has the A350 right here. I don't think taxi is not this big sound. It's terrible sound. Let's see. Computer a little bit slow, so let's do this. I think it's snowing. I feel it's too cold tonight, but in the game it real time, so it's snowing. It actually is 1:36 a.m. so it's not daytime, it's nighttime, but I just changed the weather, the time. I just changed the time here. So I want to see how's the new replacement airport I purchased, and that's why I changed the time. So let's take a look. I want to use the let's go checklist.
Milwaukee clearance delivery in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo IFR to Detroit Metro, ready to copy.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo is cleared to Detroit Metro Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19 right, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 125.35 squawk 5757.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo cleared to Detroit Metro Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 19 right, climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure on 125.35 squawk 5757.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.8. Good day.
On. External power. Off. Fuel pumps.
What is it?
On. Beacon. On.
I don't want to do any baggage let's try this baggage claim. Okay, fuel supply, power supply, baggage series.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, could you please send the baggage?
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo baggage is on the way.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, could you please send a fuel truck?
A350 so noisy.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, a fuel truck is on the road.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, could you please send a ground power unit?
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, a ground power unit is on the road.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, could you please send the catering truck?
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, the catering truck is on the road.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, the jetway is going to be connected.
So noisy. A350 so noisy. Center. If I put too much, what happen? Hurry, we are go.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft? Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. I am done with power.
Supply and I think this ATC is not quite right. And also ATC, checklists need to update.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo requesting pushback.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo pushback request accepted.
Did I?
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo requesting the end of pushback.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo request to end pushback received.
This is not right. Trying to start the engine but it won't do anything.
Milwaukee ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo with Charlie ready to taxi IFR.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo taxi to and hold short of runway 19 right using taxiway Bravo Kilo Echo Cross runway tree 1 Echo Cross runway 25 right Echo Foxtrot. Contact tower on 124.575 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 19 right using taxiway Bravo Kilo Echo Cross runway tree 1 Echo Cross runway 25 right Echo Foxtrot N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
checklist is not correct. Engine power gradually press hold A. They use iPilot. Control use the flight assistance panel to disable. I'm not seeing the taxi light on. I already turned here. I'm not sure why. I got no taxi light on here. Taxi light on. Oh, it's right here, but I don't see it. I'm not sure why this taxi light doesn't on. I'm not seeing. See, you don't see the light. There's no taxi light on. I would have a US libraries, but I can't find the right one. I want to purchase US library, but just found mostly from other country. Play hold to a flat first. because usually
Milwaukee Tower N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo
doesn't-
ready for departure runway 19 right IFR to Detroit Metro.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, altimeter tree 0.14, wind 274 at 8. Cleared for takeoff runway 19 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19 right N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
Why is too fast? Get up.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, contact Milwaukee departure on 125.35. Good day.
125.35 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Milwaukee departure N251
Takeoff
SB
below.
November 251 Sierra Bravo was passing 1,300 feet,
I
climbing
pilot.
6,000 feet.
Not flying right.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo Milwaukee, departure altimeter tree 0.14 radar contact continue. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, climb and maintain 15,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 15,000 feet in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
Cessna 18 Alpha contact. Approach on 119.15. Good day. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Contact Chicago Center on 125.1. Good day. Approach Cessna November 0850 Bravo 3,600 feet. Cessna November 0850 Bravo. Approach altimeter 30.17 radar contact. Continue. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Did you copy?
125.1 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye.
Going to 119.15 Cessna 18 Alpha. Chicago Center, Cessna November 3877 Golf 9,000 feet. Cessna November 3877 Golf, Chicago Center altimeter 30.17 radar contact. Continue. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo climb and maintain flight level 200. Cessna 41 Mike traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 12,600 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Climb and maintain flight level 200 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
Cessna 276 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 8,000 feet generic. Report them in sight. Generic 119er traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 10,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 41 Mike traffic in sight. Generic 119er, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Cessna 77 Golf, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Cessna 276, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Cessna 762, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet altimeter 30.20. Generic 520, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Cessna 41 Mike, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Cessna Tree 1 Foxtrot contact approach on 135.875. Good day. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet, generic 520. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, you are 400 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 200.
Descend and maintain flight level 200 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day.
127.55 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Chicago Center and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo was passing flight level 210, descending flight level 200.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Chicago Center radar contact. Continue to PAITN. Cessna 905 Delta, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Cessna 83 Mike traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 250 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Cessna 43 Kilo, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet altimeter 30.19er. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet Cessna 905 Delta. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, please expedite your descent flight level 200. Chicago Center ANA 7780 is passing flight level tree 25 climbing flight level tree 30. ANA 7780 Chicago Center radar contact. Continue to Foxtrot Quebec Mike. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo contact Chicago Center on 128.5. Good day.
Going to 128.5 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Chicago Center and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo was passing flight level 210, descending flight level 200.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo Chicago Center radar contact. Continue to PAITN. Chicago Center, Cessna November 9er 1 tree, kilo 7,000 feet. Cessna November 9er 1 tree, kilo Chicago Center altimeter 30.19er radar contact. Continue. Cessna 54 Golf, contact Chicago Center on 125.1. Good day. .1 Cessna 54 Golf. Goodbye. Cessna 71 Delta, contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day. Cessna 16 Foxtrot, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet altimeter 30.17. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, please expedite your descent, flight level 200. 127.55, Cessna 71 Delta. Goodbye.
Hesitated to call it terrorism just yet. Do you believe this is
Descend
terrorism?
and maintain 5,000 feet Cessna
I do
16
believe that this will wind up be considered a terrorist act. I can tell you right now that units within the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department that are being utilized to conduct some of these investigations would not be brought in unless there was a suspicion of that type of situation taking place. You know, this is a very, very complicated investigation. Then when you consider that it has to be done jointly with the New Orleans authorities, the FBI, who may wind up taking the entire case. We'll have to see. That this is a vastly complicated investigation. So thank God that no loss of life took place here in Vegas. But my thoughts and prayers are with the families and the loved ones of those who were killed in New Orleans.
Without a doubt. Randy, thank you.
.1 generic 9 or 4 Tango. Goodbye. Cessna 11 Juliet, you are 25 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 23 right approach via battle transition. Cleared to battle. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, please expedite your descent, flight level 200. Cessna 20 Foxtrot traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,400 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. 184 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at 6,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 7 Tree Juliet traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at 7,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 184 have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight. Cessna 7 Tree Juliet have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
The average person sees around 10,000 online ads daily. Here's how a man's life would change if he used Pi. Day 1, he would install
that we are reporting right now. 2 taking place on one side of the United States. You've got one, as we told you, taking place in New Orleans, the other taking place in Las
Cessna 11 Juliet, contact, approach on 119.2. Good day. N251 SB November 251, Sierra Bravo, please expedite your descent, flight level 200. Going to 119.2 Cessna 11 Juliet. Chicago Center ANA 7780 is passing flight level 330, climbing flight level 330. N251 SB November 251, Sierra Bravo, contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day. ANA 7780, Chicago Center radar contact, continue to Foxtrot Quebec Mike.
127.55 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Chicago Center and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo is passing flight level 210, descending flight level 200.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Chicago Center radar contact, continue. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, contact Chicago Center on 128.5. Good day.
128.5 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Chicago Center and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo is at flight level 210, descending flight level 200.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Chicago Center radar contact, continue to Hevel. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day. Cessna Tree Romeo, contact Chicago Center on 134.95. Good day.
Going to 127.55 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Chicago Center and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo is at flight level 210, descending flight level 200.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Chicago Center radar contact, continue to the J. 0.9er, generic 77 Delta. Goodbye. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, please expedite your descent flight level 200. Chicago Center, Cessna November 6172 Bravo, 4,000 feet. ANA 435 for contact Chicago Center on 13 for decimal 15. Good day. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, contact Cleveland Center on 120 decimal 45. Good day. Cessna November 6172 Bravo, Chicago Center altimeter 30 decimal 11 radar contact, continue.
120 decimal 45 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Cleveland Center and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo is passing flight level 210, descending flight level 200.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Cleveland Center radar contact.
Overspeed.
Continue to POSI.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Generic 04
Overspeed.
November descend and maintain flight level
Overspeed.
220.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
ANA 2854 descend and maintain flight level 250.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Cessna 57 Romeo
Overspeed.
traffic alert. 3 o'clock,
Overspeed.
less than 1 mile, 7,000 feet
Overspeed.
Cessna Skyhawk. Report
Overspeed.
them in sight.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
Descend and maintain flight level
Overspeed.
220 generic 04
Overspeed.
November.
Overspeed.
ANA 429er
Overspeed.
for contact Chicago Center on
Overspeed.
127 decimal 55.
Overspeed.
Good day.
Overspeed.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo descend and maintain 7,000 feet.
Overspeed.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet in
Overspeed.
251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
Overspeed.
Cessna 57
Overspeed.
Romeo have the traffic.
Overspeed. 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 Overspeed.
ANA 501 traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level
Overspeed.
185 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo traffic is 1 o'clock, 2 miles at 15,600 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo have the traffic.
ANA 501 have the Airbus A20N in sight. Cessna 46 Foxtrot traffic is 12 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, you are 46 miles west. Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway tree right approach via Wailu transition. Cleared to Wailu.
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway tree right approach via Wailu transition, cleared to Wailu in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
Cessna 52 Kilo, you are 84 miles south. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, expect ILS runway 23 approach via Hainan transition. Cleared to Hainan. Cleveland Center Cessna, Charlie, Golf Uniform, Mike Sierra, 6,000 feet. Cessna Charlie, Golf Uniform, Mike Sierra, Cleveland Center altimeter tree 0.09er radar contact. Continue to civil. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 23 approach via Hainan transition. Cleared to Hainan Cessna 5, 2 kilo. Cleveland Center ANA tree 540 flight level 260. Cessna 689er traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 8,200 feet Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at 7,000 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Cessna 689er traffic in sight. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo contact Cleveland Center on 126.75. Good day.
Going to 126.75 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Cleveland Center N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo is passing 7,500 feet, descending 7,000 feet.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Cleveland Center altimeter 30.10 radar contact. Continue to Wailu. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo contact. Detroit approach on 124.05. Good day.
124.05 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Detroit approach and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo was passing 7,300 feet, descending 7,000 feet.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Detroit approach altimeter 30.10 radar contact. Continue to Wailu. Cessna 70 Victor contact approach on 118.95. Good day. Cessna 70 Victor. Goodbye. feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet altimeter, tree 0.12.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.
November, 251 Sierra Bravo. You are 10 miles south of Detroit Metro. Contact Detroit Metro Tower on 127.05 when inbound.
Tower on 127.05 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Detroit Metro Tower and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo 9 miles south inbound ILS runway tree right approach.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, Detroit Metro Tower. Altimeter tree 0.09er, wind 247 at 1 tree. Cleared ILS runway tree right approach. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, wind 247 at 1 tree. Cleared to land runway tree right.
Overspeed.
Clear to land runway tree right in 251 SB November 251 Sierra
Overspeed.
Bravo.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
One thousand. $500. $300. $200. $100. 50, 30, 5,
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, turn next taxiway. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, exit runway when able. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, turn next taxiway. N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, contact ground on 119.25.
119.25 and 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye. Detroit ground in 251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo, request taxi to the gate.
N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo taxi to gate Alpha 59er via taxiway Papa Tree, cross runway tree, left Mike 5, Mike Foxtrot uniform, 7 uniform 8.
Taxiing to gate Alpha 59er via taxiway Papa Tree, cross runway tree, left Mike 5, Mike Foxtrot uniform 7 uniform 8 N251 SB November 251 Sierra Bravo.